Hey there, everybody. We'll talk to. Well, we're doing, of course, Cold Steel 4. Just kind of doing our between story bits. What's the matter? I'm even sighing a lot these days. Yeah. What's wrong? Anyone leave Rean's taking regular breaks? I don't. And if you take a nap together? You definitely are, Rean. You're the source of all stress for all ladies. She did like her naps back in school. I remember that. Alright, let's talk to the princess. We can stop by Ulster. Oh, it's for her brother. I'm waiting for him to turn out to be alive. Yes. No. Anytime, if you don't find the body. Actually, that was probably what threw me off with because I remember one of my good surprises. A surprise I enjoyed was in the first game because they found the bodies in the ship. I was like, oh, all right. Well, I guess they did kill them. Interesting. And then they were alive. I made it before. No, you're a princess first. That's why we will hesitate. We will definitely go and do your thing first. The king's care not to be conspicuous. Aside from her being, no doubt, ridiculously well known. I mean, Rean kind of gets away with it. Oh, the music. These were the Lenheim household was, where all of it was born and raised. I'd burn down before I could. London struck it a few months ago. Something the matter? Flowers? You know who? That blowin is used by the Arner house in times of mourning. Cedric! Aww. He misses his brother? Maybe he does. I mean, again, I don't know what Cedric knows. He may be making the terrible decision, like, oh, well, if I do this, thousands, tens of thousands of lives could be saved. Hundreds of billions of lives. 100 billion lives. Well, maybe not that many. Cedric, if you feel any pity or sympathy for him, you must bury it. It's a matter of life or death. Alfin, we did it with Crow. We don't have to kill him. Cedric, I wear your kindness could cause you to hesitate. I don't know. He kicked Crow's ass without hesitation. He had no idea that what he was gonna, his friendship hug was gonna work. See, again, this scene would have more impact if we hadn't already done Crow's bit. I can't allow myself to do that. Kurt to consider as well. I mean, here's the thing. I think Rean actually fully killing any of these people would break him. So I'm expecting shenanigans that will fix all of... Keep his hands clean, as it were. Your twin brother. And the person close to you in a lot of ways, Your Highness. What happens to the... You're not... Yeah, there we are. Thank you. Things that they are. But, you know, again, like... You could buy these arguments more if they hadn't have literally just realized him do the impossible with a powerful friendship hug on Crow. And be like, oh, alright, I guess that works. I must face Cedric in the place of Olivert. I think that conveys a certain sentiment. I mean, you can make choices that cause people to die and still feel bad about it. What's in the case? What's in the box? Oh, of course. Oh, it's his loot. He loved his loot. Oh, sorry. He loves his loot. Most beloved souvenir from Oliver's travels to Liberal. Oh, yes! I would love to hear you play, Alfin. The mayor's away. Alright. I think I heard this in Trails in the Sky? Maybe. Oh, you know, Alpha. No, I feel of all the characters in this, I feel for you in this. You are one of the victims here. You are. Your brothers died in an explosion. You're at his grave, mourning his loss. I'm not gonna be worried if you're all upset about what happened. Amber Amour. Wait, you can play the... Oh yeah, well I guess no. I take it back. I remember now. And the musical instruments from the musical show back in the first game. Yeah, there we go. I was going to say, wait a minute, Rean doesn't know how to play, and then I go, wait a minute, he does know how to play. Damn you, Moon! Good acoustics. It's definitely a song I could see Oliver playing. I don't think he... No! Oliver's definitely better. Good try, Rean! Yes, I would also be surprised. Oliver's mother, Ariel, really loved it. She expressed her feelings when she refused father's marriage proposal back when he was the crown prince! And all of it is filled with the same sentiment. What's up? Finding about Elisa's there sooner rather than... I agree with you, Alphen. That is the arc we're currently in. Collect everybody. We're gonna find her. Find her and bring her back. Damn you, fate! That's exactly what I intend to do as well. If you were here, my thoughts regarding Cedric here are less clear.
Rean, I'm in love with you.
Wow, Alphen! You really made the first move. I mean, yeah, what's her name? Elisa got the first kiss. Elisa got the first kiss, but I think that's the full love confession. Well done, Alphen.
I have been ever since the day you rescued me. 2 years ago, on the Pantagruel. You may see me as nothing more than your sister's dearest friend, the Imperial Princess under whom you serve. But all I truly am deep down is a girl whose heart longs for you.
You know what, Rean? I will give you this one. I don't think you expected this. But to be fair, you expect nothing from women. You are bad at that. Oh, love confession. First one. Well played, Alphen. I don't think that a lot of things will change when Elisa's back. She's also like, everybody wants to jump your bones, Rean. Well played, Alphen. Aw, that was a good scene. I liked that scene. I think that might have been the best of the scenes so far. In fact, so far, best scene. Right there. Laura, you got a lot to beat now. Laura. All right, Laura. Why so serious, Laura? Is it because the princess just confessed to me? To get you and Crow back, recovering our comrades one after another. Still the Ironbloods are almost considered as well. See, yes, good. I like where this is going. I would have liked it if it had been a full group, you know, being like, all right, here's our situation. Here's who we have to face. Here's what we need to do. I'm less concerned about you being like, do I have the strength to do it? So much as just having a plan. Laura. As further home my abilities, should I wish to continue to serve as a blade of class 7? Of course we'll spend emotional bonding time with Laura. Oh, whatever for. She can't say no to us. Excellent, I like that. Yes. Now, Rean, ask for her hand in marriage. And then the princesses. Just marry everybody. On a certain island. Brownia. It's uninhabited. The military doesn't really care about it. I've been alone in the mountains before, but having a whole island to myself is new. Yes, set up camp. How long are we spending on this island? I appreciate the sentiment, Laura. Especially if there's just one tent for the two of you to share. But time is supposed to be, in theory, a factor. Aww, 2 tents. Find food 100 cake long. Nope, they've been here before. Plus Rean, yes, master of the fishing. But I don't know if you can eat monster, though. I'm not sure if that's good for you. Well, they're used to training in the great outdoors. They moved across the island, alternating between individual practice and sparring matches. They lost track of time until eventually. Under an open, cloudless sky, it rained. Oh, there's some more clouds. Could have sworn the forecast said it would stay dry. Another side effect of the Great Twilight? Probably. We'll add weather, as well as accident and fate manipulation, memory manipulation, berserker rages, emotion manipulation, people losing letters. We'll add weather manipulation. It's a pretty magical curse. It can do a lot of things. Perhaps summer rains are always unpredictable. They may be over soon enough. Some time away to train was just what I needed. Oh, I'm good. I'm glad you've recovered a little bit, Laura. This is about the Viz. About your dad, my to-be father-in-law. Poor Laura's sad. At the time, I truly believed I would black out momentarily. I felt so powerless. The ground had pulled out from under me. The idea that I was only a burden to Em and Gaius. That I could not save you or Milliam. It was almost too much for me to bear. Laura! I can understand why you felt weak, but you are definitely strong, Laura. The fact you can stand up against the forces of, the Ouroboros enforcers, you've definitely got some strength. As Noah said, my blades meant to inspire and push others forward. I was able to do it. Couldn't even come close to my father's legacy. I know how much Elisa and Eustace must have been suffering, but I couldn't do anything for them. Yeah, they didn't do anything for you either. I mean, I don't want to make light of it, but, you lost your dad. I mean, Lisa's dad turned out to be alive, just evil. And, I mean, Eustace, Milliam's a sword. We'll get her back. She can still talk. Rean, I truly admire you for deciding to undergo the rivalries. In theory, he didn't have a choice. Even Crow is breaking free from his own past. I'm surrounded by people with so much determination. I feel like I'm the only one who isn't doing enough. Oh, no, Laura. You're doing great. Every day you're pushing yourself. You train and you work. No, you aren't. You were training people. Everyone respected you. But I can understand how, given the situation, you may still be traumatized. You've lost your father, and I would argue you haven't had a chance to properly grieve his loss with everything that's going on. No, Laura. You're doing great. You're wonderful. Laura, you and I are really quite alike. Well, that's why you make such a good pair. Rean, you spent your time in the workshop going "Brrrg." Everything had gone so wrong, it felt like it was all my fault. But unlike you, Rean, you were full of an evil curse. See, as a fellow practitioner of the blade, I've always kept a close eye on you and your skills. So on the way, I noticed something odd, but I couldn't quite place what it was. Until now, that is. You're searching for a place to die, aren't you? Ooh, Rean! You better not be. Especially after you had that whole thing about, well, you know what? You know, I was about to criticize Rean for his little speech to Claire. If this is his feeling on things. But you know what? No. I think it can. I think it works. I think I understand. I mean, he wants all of his friends and those he cares about to live and survive. It's actually very fitting, now that I think more on it, and very in character for Rean. If Rean could give his life and save everyone else's, he would do it in a heartbeat. Because I think this is where Lore's going. Rean doesn't put much value on his own life. I know that the Chancellor's evil heart beats in your chest. And that is... Is that true? Is Rean's heart... Is Osborn's heart what's keeping the... Wait, so if Rean does die, does... I am going... In light of there being nothing about this coming up before now, and this happening in a Bond moment, I'm inclined to think this is not actually the case. And I'm not sure why they included it, but I'm inclined to say that kind of like Rean displaying that he could absorb curse. And then, you know, when Alan was suffering from it, not even bringing it up, or... Like, you know, he could easily try to bring it up and then they'd stopped him. I'm inclined to think that this is not true. You're not like Crow. You will not come back. He might. If you hug him. There's literal magic shenanigans. Why are you giving up so easily? One answer, then let me see if I'm correct in my guess. Is it because you can't forgive yourself? You blame yourself for all of it. Now you feel like you don't deserve to live, and that dying will in some way help you atone. I'm sorry, this revelation, if that's what it is, it's really kind of thrown me for a temporary loop. No, actually, it's exactly like that. What's the point in hiding it? You can read me like a book. Can lives be lost because of the war in the Great Twilight? I've been... now that one, Rean. No. We've learned that there was a prophecy at play, and everything leading up to the start of the Great Twilight was set in stone, or predicted, or however. You being what you are in all this probably couldn't have been prevented. Yeah. I'm trying to throw my life away. It's more like for a way to make my death mean something. You know, I think I talked about at one point if Rean would do something. I think when the curse absorption came up, maybe even earlier, I talked about there being an opportunity if Rean could, like, draw in the curse to himself and then die or something. I thought so. Whoa! To be fair, we don't tolerate I'm gonna die talk around here. This may sound strange, but I'm happy you told me. What burdens you bear? My own issues seem petty in comparison. Everyone does this! Everyone does this. No matter what anyone else suffers, or has suffered, it's always not as bad as the next person's, no matter what it is. There's a rage building up inside me that has cut through all the pain I was feeling from losing my father. Laura. Yes! The kiss! Bleh?
And that should speak for itself.
Ooh, Laura!
I'm no different than Elisa and Emma. Fee as well, I suspect. Though it may seem strange to hear me say it, I too have feelings like this. And when I'm with you, I can hardly contain them. The path of the sword has brought us together, and I'll do whatever I must in order to prevent that from changing.
Laura. I was thinking this trip was about me cheering you up. Guess the best either of us can do is accept our mistakes and try to get on with our lives. Why else do people band together and encourage growth in one another? There may be others you wish to be with instead of me. But could we stay like this? Just a little longer. Of course. You know, I'm starting to think they should have just embraced the harem in all this. It's getting a bit much to have the idea that all of these people are having their emotional confession to him, right? Telling him he loves him. And he's just like, yep, sounds good to me. Lady after lady. Why do you train in the tents, Rean? Are you alright? That was probably Laura's first kiss, Rean. And she wasn't your first kiss. But of course, I'm surprised it could be so bold. Give her a kiss, Rean. Kiss her. But I mean, like, she's basically she definitely brought up in that talk or in that little scene. Yeah, there's at least three other women that are deeply in love with you. At least 3. We just said Alphen's confession. But that said, you know, it was not bad. Well, you know. Now my inner Laura bias makes me want to say that was the better scene. But my attempt to be a little more objective and fair, I gotta say Alphen's was still better. She did a proper confession. That was good on her. If she'd just not decided to bring up, oh yeah, your sister wants to bone you, it might have been perfect. But we'll leave it there. Here's gonna be my question for Here's gonna be my question for everybody. Do we think her comment that if Rean dies, the curse ends is an accurate? Like if he just stabbed himself right now, that would destroy the curse. Do we think that is true? I'm going to incline myself to say no. If you have thoughts on that, yay or nay or whatever, share them down below. I'd love to read them, see what you think. But kind of like Rean displaying a little bit of magical curse absorption that never gets brought up again, I feel like this is not the case. Yeah. So, otherwise, I'll talk to you all later.